One of the most powerful parables Jesus told is the story of the prodigal son. It is a picture of God's love, forgiveness, and mercy toward his children. This story shows us that no matter how far we wander, the Father's arms are always open to welcome us back. Jesus said, "A man had two sons. The younger one said to his father, 'Give me my share of the inheritance.' So the father divided his property between them. Soon after, the younger son gathered all he had and left for a distant country. He traveled far away to another country. There he wasted all his money on foolish living and spent everything he had. Soon after, the land became very dry and no rain fell. Food was scarce everywhere, and the son grew hungry and had no money to buy anything. So he got a job with one of the citizens working in the fields feeding pigs. The son was so hungry that he was even willing to eat the food meant for the pigs. But no one gave him anything. He realized how foolish he had been. He thought, "All my father's servants have plenty of food, yet here I am almost dying of hunger. I will return to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against God and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son, but please let me be treated as one of your servants.' So the son left and went back to his father. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming and was filled with compassion. He ran to his son, embraced him and kissed him. The son said, 'Father, I have sinned against God and against you. I'm not worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Hurry, bring the best clothes and dress him in them. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Get our fat calf and prepare it so we can have a feast and celebrate. My son was dead, but now he is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found.' So they began to celebrate. The older son heard the sound of music and dancing and asked one of the servants, 'What is going on?' The servant replied, 'Your brother has come back.' The older son became angry and refused to join the celebration. The father went out and pleaded with him to come in. But the older son said, 'I have served and obeyed you for many years, yet you have never thrown a feast for me and my friends. But this son of yours, who has wasted your money with disobedience, comes home and you celebrate with a big party for him.' The father answered, 'My son, you are always with me and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found.'"
The story teaches us about God's unconditional love, forgiveness, and mercy. No matter how far we stray or how many mistakes we make, God welcomes us back with open arms when we repent. It also reminds us to be compassionate and not jealous of others, celebrating the restoration of those who return to the right path.